Hi everyone. Whenever any new announcement comes from NBE or National Medical Commission, it brings lot of anxiety and apprehensions to students' mind. And the same happened yesterday night when we got this public notice by National Medical Commission about the invitation for comments for the stakeholders on the proposed next draft. As we all do, that there is a big circular that has come up. For all of us, what we all do in our teaching also, we try to make the content simplified for you. I will try to make this notice simplified for you, and also I will request you to put it in the comments that what are your broad opinions on this, so collectively we can also put your comments as a representation to the National Medical Commission, and let's hope that they listen to the points that we are here. So in this video, I am trying to sum up the important aspects. I'm not going into the details of the draft. This is under news for the last 2 3 years that there will be two exam, next one, next two exam. The next one will be a pre-internship exam. The next two will be post-internship exam. The next one will be focused on clinical subject. So I'm not going to talk about all those aspects. I'm going to talk about some salient takeaway points from this public notice. So I have just simplified it for you. So the objective, as we all know, is the regulation is to bring in uniformity in the summative evaluation across the country with reference to minimum common standard of education and training of the medical graduate. Okay, this is just a formality that I have put it over here. Now there are certain important points that we need to understand in this, and those are the points that I have made here. And then in the end of the video, we're gonna discuss scenarios that what will happen for 2019 batch, 2020 batch, 2018 batch, and 17 batch, and so on. So see what is one statement says. It is implied that whenever the next is in force, the corresponding equivalent existing examination shall be phased out, cease to be applicable for the purpose for which the next shall be appropriate. However, if for the previous batches the existing examinations are applicable as may be decided by the commission, then the existing examinations shall continue for such time as may be appropriate, with the understanding that the next shall be eventually replace the corresponding equivalent existing examination. So basically what they have done in a draft guideline is they have broadly opened up a scope that they will be implementing next in 2023, December 2023, for 2019 batch, but they might conduct both next and NEET exam for few years, and eventually they will merge everything to the next exam. And that is the implication of that. How it is going to implement different batches, we will see it in the subsequent part of the video. Now, who all are eligible? So all those students who have completed the third MBBS final exam from a medical college shall be eligible to appear in the exam. So one thing is very, very clear that they have categorically said that this exam will be a pre-internship exam. There shall be a regular next step one examination held once in a year prior to the university practical examination preceding compulsory rotating internship. Again, they have specified this one. The next one, supplementary examination. This is another challenge that was happening, that will there be a supplementary exam that they have specified. Yes, there will be a supplementary exam held once in a year and is restricted to only those candidates who have failed in one or more of these 6 papers and are required to repeat only that paper. Now, those who do not pass both the next step one regular and supplementary exam obviously have to repeat the year. Now, see this point. I want your attention on this point. There is no restriction to the number of attempts to appear in the next step one, provided the candidate has passed both next step one and two within 10 years of joining the MBBS course. That means you can attempt it as many times. There is no restriction to number of attempts to appear in the next step one regular examination to improve your score, provided these examinations are taken at least after 1 year of completion of next step two. This point I want to clarify to you. Okay, so we're gonna do this once we're gonna do the clinical scenarios, or the scenarios that is gonna happen for you. Minimum score, this is another point, is a 50% passing criteria. Till now in the NEET PG exam, there is no 50% criteria, but now it will be a 50% criteria. That means individually in every paper, you have to score 50% marks out of the 100% marks that are there. Okay. And the next two is only pass and fail exam. Now please see this. In the case of failure in one or more subject, the total marks for a candidate shall be calculated from the sum of the total raw score of the each candidate from the each paper. Very important point is the total marks percentage of those candidates who appeared in the next one to improve their score shall be calculated from the average of last three consecutive scores. Last three scores. That means you have appeared in the exam once, you have appeared in the exam again. So your score is not what is a new score. Your score is a average of the last three paper that you have done. For the purpose of determining merit, especially for the admission to broad specialty, the next step score remain valid for 3 years. That means the same score with the same score you can apply for 3 years. Basically, they are trying to add up a simple similar concept of USMLE. Now, medicine will be an elite subject, will be 120 items, surgery and elite 120, OBG 120, pediatric 60, OBG ENT 60 and ophthalmology 63 are in 1.5 hours. I don't think I'm gonna go into the detail. Yes, so the pattern of the paper is gonna be really exhaustive. You have a 3 hour paper in the morning, 2 hour break, and then 1.5 paper in the evening, and virtually it is gonna last for 3 days. So which will be a really tough pattern. Probably we have to prepare slightly more in this pattern. I still remember that during our final year we used to have morning and evening exam, and which used to be very tiring and very hectic for us, so we have to be prepared for it. These are the broad tentative guidelines that the step 1 is gonna be in the second week of December, and the result is gonna be in the second week of January, followed by a supplementary exam, followed by the practical exam which will be taken by the university. And if you pass these two, you can start the internship in the February, and you will finish the internship in 1 year. Then you will have the next step 2 in the second week of March, and then finally a supplementary exam. The admission criteria is in May and June, and the postgraduate course on 1st of July. So this is the broad aspect. Now let's do a clinical scenario. So the first batch who's gonna be impacted with this is a 2019 entry batch. So let's see scenario number 1, which is the most ideal scenario that can happen. The student who have joined MBBS in 2019 batch, they will be writing next one exam in December 2023. In all probability, the exam is gonna be in December 2023. They pass the exam. They will write the university practical in January 2024. They pass it. They start the internship in February 2024. They finish the internship in February 2025. They will write the next step 2 in March 2025. They will pass. They will apply for the PG admission. They will get a seat of their choice, and they will join the PG. This is the most ideal scenario that is going to happen with some of the students. But for a lot of students, this will not happen. So what could be the other scenarios? A student have appeared in the next one exam in December 2023. They failed. They will write the supplementary exam, then they pass, and then the cycle is gonna be same for them. Same. Scenario number 3. They write the next exam, December 2023, they pass, they write the university exam, January 2022, they start the internship, they finish the internship, they write the next, they pass. But they fail. If they fail, they will have to write the supplementary exam for the practical also, they pass, they can join it. Scenario number 4. They write the next exam, everything is sorted. They pass the next two also, but they are not getting the PG seat of their choice. So please remember, if you have written the next exam in 2023, please understand, in a 2019 batch, you are not allowed to write the exam in December 2024, because the next time you can write the exam is 1 year after finishing your next step 2. So that means the earliest time, if you did not get the seat of your choice, you can once again write the next one exam to improve your score. But the earliest slot that you're gonna get is December 2025, and then you will join the PG in the June or July 2026. So basically, it's like repeating, and your 1 year is dropped. It's as simple as that. This was one of the major caveat that was there in the previous draft, which was being circulated, that what will happen. So that means now they have made it clear that the student who has passed, who want to improve onto their score, they can do the internship. It's not like that they cannot do the internship. They can do the internship, but the next time when they can write the exam is 2025, not 2024. Now, for 2020, 2021, 2022 batch, there is no confusion. Obviously, they're going to follow the same pattern which is there for 2019. For 2018, 17, 16, now what the draft guideline says? They say that they will be writing either a NEET exam which will be conducted separately, or maybe a next one exam. They have not given a clarification. But the way that the dubious statement they have given, it looks like that they will be conducting two exams. The next one for 2019 batch and the NEET for 2018, 17, 16, 15 onwards batch. And they have given a way that they can normalize the score. Now they will write the exam the next, as they have already given in December, the NEET, they might do it from January to March. If you got the satisfied result, you join the PG in the same year. If you don't get the satisfied result, you write the exam next year. So nothing has changed much for these batches. I don't think that they will be writing the next two exam, because for them it is not a licensing exam. They have already completed it. But then which exam they will be writing, whether they're gonna merge it on day one or whether they're gonna take some time and later on they're gonna merge, that is yet to be seen. Few more clarifications that I want to do. This is not going to impact your NEET PG 2023, which is being scheduled on 5th March 2023. Expect some activity on that in the first week of January. That is what I feel so. Uh, this should not impact your mid-year INI-CT exam. This should not impact your mid-year FMG exam. So these exams are going to happen the same way as they are happening currently. What is going to happen to the November INI-CT exam or this December FMG exam, that is yet to be seen. It looks like that the FMG screening exam is on probability gonna merge with the next, and as well as for the INI-CT specifically for the current batch, looks like it is to be merged, but that is again a clarity has to be seen. So those are the points that I feel that needs some clarity. If you have any other concern, if there are some ideas, you can directly write to the national board or you can put it into the comment section of the video, and I will make a common draft as a representation from the students and will submit it to the National Medical Commission. One thing is for sure, that anybody who is reading well is gonna get a rank. So guys, ultimately those who are reading well are gonna get the rank. Those who are preparing for the NEET PG 2023 exam, please do not get distracted, do not get anxious with these things. I mean, you have two and a half months left for your preparation, not two and a half, just 2 months for your preparation. Stay focused, stay determined, keep saying this to yourself that you gonna do your best, and I'm sure you're gonna get the desired result, and you need not to think too much about the new next guidelines that are coming up. Okay, may God bless you all, and do let me know if I can help you out in any way. Take care.